Welcome to Spinistry Live again, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're really excited about what's coming up soon. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to try to make it as quick as possible. Too much to cover, to be honest with you. So I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. And we're counting down. When the timer goes off, I'm done, even if I didn't get to the end of everything. Thank you for joining us. This is a new adventure for us. We're trying to do a bunch of new stuff, trying to mix it all in, trying to share a lot of information, going about it different ways. But again, 15 minutes or less. Got a lot of really cool stuff to talk about for things that are upcoming in this week, the coming weeks, the coming months. Some time-sensitive stuff for pricing and things like that as well. And hopefully, if we don't run out of time, a special team Spinistry announcement at the end of it all. Okay, deep breath. We're going to move on from here. Want to bring up the fact that this is a live stream, trying to do it without edits. That way it's as, what is the word I'm looking for? And I drew a blank. So we needed an edit there. But we're going to have it on podcast as well. I'll try to paint word pictures so you really don't need to depend on looking at my face. We're trying to make it as efficient as possible. Editing isn't very efficient. So there goes my head. First major announcement, and we'll have links to everything in the comments as well. Discussion on the YouTube end or the description on the YouTube end. And it should go through to the podcast as well. We are on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, SoundCloud, something else that's out there. We're supposed to be on all of them right now, everything except iHeartRadio that I know of so far. But if there's other stuff out there, the RSS should pick it up. Here's the important one. Texas Chainring Massacre. December 1st is the deadline for our early bird pricing on the Texas Chainring Massacre. December 1st or the first 200 spots. I don't think we're going to go through the first 200 spots, so price goes up December 1st on Texas Chainring Massacre. We are getting a little low on some of the competitive categories for available spots, especially if you're racing for money. If that's your plan, you might want to get in on that. Link will be in comments and descriptions and so forth. Tomorrow, Wednesday, November 28th, we are going to have, with our friends, Mad Duck Cyclery, we are going to have our Smart Trainer demonstration. Clarence is going to put on a demo for us there. But we will also do Team Spinistry Q&A. People that have some questions about the competitive Team Spinistry. Pieces are coming together on that. Not everything yet, but the Q&A will help, I think, solidify to folks what we're kind of going for there. So that'll be tomorrow night, Wednesday, 11/28 at Mad Duck Cyclery in Grapevine. Can't make it there, don't worry about it. We'll have other live presentations and Q&As and so forth. We'll probably do a live cast on it as well. And hey, pick up the phone. Give me a call if you have questions. I talked to somebody yesterday on my way back from San Saba, and I think I answered all of his questions about it as well, as much as we can right now. All the pieces are coming together, but some really cool stuff about that. So that's tomorrow. Do RSVP on the Facebook event page if you plan to come to Mad Duck, because we will have drinks and snacks for everybody. I'm looking at my notes here. Thursday, 11/29. This is exciting, and I can't see myself in, so I'm not sure if it's picking everything up here or not. This is new to me. This is weird. Okay, Thursday, 11/29. We start our Dallas Levee training rides again from the Continental Pedestrian Bridge, Ron Kirk Pedestrian Bridge, west end of it. Also on our Facebook events page. Come on out, ride the levees. We should have multiple levels of riders. Really, we just want to get people in the habit of coming out on Thursday evenings, and we'll define how the training rides work. I assume Lauren and Matt are going to be there. Haven't spoken with them yet this week, but even if they're not there, we'll figure it all out. I expect we'll have at least an A group and a B group and possibly a C group. Hopefully this will be my first time back on the bike in quite a long time. I'm not confident about night riding myself at the moment. We'll see how my head does on that. We're going to have 3 start times, 4:30, 5:30, and 6:30. The idea is, depending on when you get off work, you can make one of those start times or come back and we'll regroup on the half hour for each of those. So my plan is to make the 4:30 start, ride myself, come back for the 5:30 group, see how I'm feeling, see if I think I can handle some night riding. I have lights and everything like that. Do the 5:30 group, and then come back to the west end of the bridge and regroup at 6:30 for the final group. Obviously, if you're able to do all three groups, please do put in the time, put in the mileage, and have fun with us. So that's Thursday, 11/29, Dallas, Spinistry training ride on the levees. The weather looks like it's going to be fantastic for that. Everybody's welcome for this. Please come join us. Have a good time. Let's get this habit going again. When we've done it in the past, it's really been a good time. We're going to try to do some other towns as well. Fort Worth is in the mix. We're going to do something there. Not sure of the schedule. I want to put together an Austin one as well, if we can get some volunteers to lead that up. Obviously, I can't go down to Austin every week, but I'll try to make a couple of them at least. And Houston folks, if you have something in mind, let me know. Let's see if we can get a Team Spinistry training group going in Houston as well. So that's tomorrow, Mad Duck, and the Team Spinistry Q&A and the Smart Trainer demo. And then Thursday night in Dallas, Spinistry training ride. What else do we have? Return to Regency Bridge, December 8th, Saturday in San Saba. I was just down there yesterday, scouted the route. They had the flooding and everything several weeks back. Wanted to make sure everything was good there. It's primo, good stuff. You got to come out. It's going to be a blast. It's beautiful riding, beautiful area. It also is the San Saba Holiday Parade Saturday. There's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be a good time. San Saba is really looking forward to us coming back out again, and they're excited. We're excited. Tent camping is included with your registration, and that is finalized as of today. Tent camping will be at the San Saba RV Park at the golf course there. That will be included. There are showers and restrooms and a kitchen and everything there. It's actually a covered pavilion area with electricity. Fantastic spot to camp. If you have a camper, an RV, or something like that, you're welcome to bring that as well. That spot isn't covered with your registration, but they're really affordable. They have great Wi-Fi there. So come join us in San Saba, Saturday, December 8th. Pricing actually goes up for that this weekend. So if you can get registered before the weekend, you're going to get a better price on that. We'll have food, drink, and just a fantastic route. Found some new stuff. We're probably going to do mostly the same route we did in June, with just a little variation to it that I think y'all are going to get a kick out of. If you saw some of my videos from yesterday, you might have seen a piece of that. Let's see what's next on the list. Holiday Ramble, December 22nd, out of Oak Ridge. This is one of everyone's favorite routes that we do. It's really pretty. It's not dull in the least, but it's not super hard. Twisty, turny, a little bit of up and down rolling stuff, but nothing huge. Everybody has a good time. It's usually fast. Some of our smoother gravel, when it is out there, who knows what the county maintenance is doing on this one. But we have some other cool stuff in conjunction with the Holiday Ramble this year. We're going to be giving away a Chumba Cycles Terlingua frame, thanks to our buddies at Chumba Cycles. Good stuff. And 2, Can-Two cycling wheels. We've got a couple sets of those to be given away for the full year of Gravel King and Gravel Queen participation. Anybody that entered any of our events is eligible to win one of those carbon wheel sets from Can-Two cycling wheels. But for those and the Chumba Cycles frame, you have to be present to win. So if your name is drawn, and this isn't based on who finished at the top of the podium or anything, hey, if you showed up and had a good time with us this year, you're in line for the drawing. But you got to be there to pick it up in person and claim your prize. So that's December 22nd in Oak Ridge, Gainesville. It's fireworks stand where we always do the Holiday Ramble, but this year we're doing it a little bit different. Our ending is at the sports bar right there, and we're going to have a big blowout party at the end of it all. So you really want to make this one. Lots of cool giveaways, fantastic riding, and hey, an end of year Spinistry party. What's not to like with that? So Holiday Ramble 1222. Looks like, hey, I'm making good time here. Still have 5 minutes left. Okay. And official as of today, Hill Country Hyundai in Llano, February 16th. Pieces are still coming together on it, but here's what's really exciting about this, okay? Called in to the arena. We're going to use the same hosting facility and things like that, and they were actually in a meeting as I called, putting together a big event for the area, and they came to a screeching halt when they heard that I called, wanted to make sure we were involved with it too, which is really cool. Llano loves us. Anybody that made it out for that event, they know how well Llano treated us. I think most of y'all remember the footage from all the floods down in the Hill Country earlier this year, several weeks back. Llano and Kingsland really had a lot of flooding damage along the Llano River and the Colorado, where it came through Inks Lake and all that. Basically the Kingsland area just east of Llano really got hit hard. So they are actually that same weekend, and from the same facility that we're being hosted from, they're having a big flood aid event of some sort. Going to bring in a bunch of live music acts, and I don't know. Don't know all the details yet. They heard I was on the phone. They actually brought their meeting to a halt, made sure that we were on the same page for dates, and went back to their meeting. I'm supposed to meet with everybody. I'm going down actually early for San Saba next week to go meet with all them so we can tie all this together. Boom, boom, boom. Hope that didn't make too much noise. Move this over here. So we're all going to get together with Llano and the county and Chamber of Commerce and the mayor and everybody else and make sure we have a big hoedown on February 16th in Llano, Texas, Hill Country Hyundai, presented by Chumba Cycles USA once again. So that registration should be up and running this week. It's official. We got the venue locked down, and we're going to move on from there. All right. So I have 3 minutes left. So we can talk about competitive team Spinistry a little bit more. Lots of questions about it, I know. There'll be questions. We'll have Q&A tomorrow. So here's right now, here's the special announcement on it. We had a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale for competitive team Spinistry. We're going to go ahead and carry that through tomorrow night after the Q&A session at Mad Duck. So save a little bit of money on team Spinistry, competitive, or the family membership as well. If you didn't see our earlier Spinistry Live or listen to our earlier Spinistry Live podcast about some of the team Spinistry changes, you might want to check that out. Or, hey, come to Mad Duck tomorrow. We'll talk about it in person. So here's the nuts and the bolts of it. Basically, if you want to be part of the competitive team, you are welcome. We want you there. We're not looking for people that are guaranteed to podium or anything like that. We're not looking just for pros and Cat 1s. We want racers of all capabilities, all levels, and that are just out there to have a good time and support each other. And that is the core of what our team is going to be about, is encouraging and supporting the other team members, but actually everybody else that's on the course as well. Anybody that's interested in participating in cycling or whatever, this is going to be a competitive community. Is what we're shooting for here. And the way it's going to work is it's going to be a quarterly participation in the team, and basically we'll call it $75 for a quarter. And with that, you get your team kit piece for that quarter. And this, for quarter one, we're doing the long sleeve jerseys. We'll order those by mid-December. So if you sign up for the team by mid-December, we'll get your size, your color preference, and everything like that. We'll order the long sleeve jerseys, have those ready by Texas Chainring Massacre, and that's included with your $75 quarterly competitive team dues, membership dues for the team. But what else you get in conjunction with that? So realistically, $75 covers a cool jersey, right? The next quarter we'll probably do the bibs or whatever else. We'll figure it out one step at a time. Oop, I'm down to 30 seconds. Okay, so what else you get? You get we get coaching from Coach Lauren Stevens for everybody on the team. That's included. So we'll have broad level focuses for every competitive level on a training regimen to hit certain events and things like that. If you need some specialized training, she can help with that as well. We'll have support at non-Spinistry events. Land Run 100 right now for sure. Castell Grind for sure. Possibly Dirty Kanza. Other things that are out there. We have a tentative schedule that we posted the other day. We'll post it again. Different events we're going to be participating in. Support at those events is included. The Team Spinistry training rides, everything like that. And my time's up. I told you I was going to keep it to 15 minutes. So if you want to hear more about competitive Team Spinistry, stop this. There. Come to Mad Duck tomorrow night or one of our other meetings. I'm going to sign out now. Thanks for joining us. And everyone have a great time.